for the Colts, and that was largely the reason that they lost so badly. But, before they all sat out, how was that game going? I mean, were the Colts running away with it? Obviously not. I know it was the B team, but this is kind of what I was thinking. I know the Colts were even winning, but I think that the Jets were playing them pretty tough, and here's what I think. I think the Colts might have been a little scared to catch their first loss straight up from the Jets, so they pulled their starters in order to save face. They said, well, yeah, we lost. We took our starters out. We wanted to save them for the playoffs. I think they were a little scared of the Jets and that defense. Mike Pendleton says, wait, before you make a Super Bowl pick, don't even consider Rex Ryan's trainer. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. His trainer? I mean, that guy obviously doesn't train very hard. Have you seen him? Okay, yeah. I'm not picking the Jets. I don't think the Jets can win the Super Bowl. Like I said, I don't even think they could make it. I think it's going to be a good game, but I don't think they'll even make it. I think it's safe to say we'll see the Colts in the Super Bowl. So then it becomes, can they beat either of the team on the other side? I mean, either of the NFC teams. Vikings, Saints, quality teams. And I'm trying to prolong this because I was sitting here before the show started, and I literally couldn't come up with a winner. I couldn't just come up with one that felt good that I could just go with. And I thought, well, you know what? I'll go on, and I will make my pick live on the show. And I will make up my mind on the show because right now I have nothing. It's got to be a spur of the moment. I just got to feel something and go with it. And that'll have to be my pick because honestly, between the three that I think have a chance to make it, because on the NFC side, Vikings can make it, no problem. The Saints could make it. I mean, that's going to be a great game. Either team definitely has a chance of advancing. I don't think there's a clear favorite in the Vikings-Saints game. Just don't. They're too evenly matched and too good. See, is that Tommy in the BRN chat room says Saints versus Colts? Rhino says Vikings. See what I mean? And you can make a good enough case for anybody. Favre's having a great year, maybe his best ever, which is incredible. And the Saints obviously are an offensive juggernaut who can't seem to be stopped. And their defense, when it shows up, is a quality defense. I mean, definitely not in the top 5, but in the top half, which can be good enough if your offense is high-powered enough to take it. All right, I got to do it. Come on, Eric, bear down. Do it. Okay, here we go. The Super Bowl will be Colts and Saints. Colts and Saints in the Super Bowl. Here it is. Minnesota is going to have too hard of a time going into New Orleans and getting a win there in New Orleans. If it was a neutral field or it was in Minnesota, I would pick the Vikings. But the fact that it's being played in New Orleans, where the Saints are so tough to beat, I have to go Saints. And it's going to be a great game. And I want to go the other way because I'm a Brett Favre fan. I like Brett Favre. I'm not a Green Bay fan. I'm a Niners fan, but as just a fan of sports, I like Brett Favre. So I really, really want Favre to make it. So if I'm wrong, I won't be sad. I'll be all right because I really would like to see, how cool would that be? Minnesota Colts, right? I mean, Favre, Manning, Super Bowl. It'd be huge. Absolutely huge. But I don't think it'll happen. I think it's going to be Breeze Manning, which will also be great, but, Drew Brees isn't he's not what Brett Favre is yet. I mean, he maybe will be someday. Drew Brees is a great quarterback, but, Brett Favre is like he's like a pop culture icon. He's like, you know what I mean? You guys know what I mean. Ellen says it would be cool to see Peyton beat Favre. Yeah, I think so too. So here we go. So if I say Saints and Colts in the Super Bowl, now I have to pick a winner. Like I said, I want to just pick the Colts. But it's really, really hard. This is it'll be neutral field. So, all right, I'm doing it. I'm going Indy. How you like that, Elwood? I'm going Colts. I can't, in my right mind, pick against the Colts. Remember when all season long when I kept thinking, they were going to win, and then they kept winning, and that one time I thought they were going to lose, and they still won, and I said, all right, that's my fault. I will never again pick against Peyton Manning. TT says if Manning wins, that would be 2, and if Favre wins, that would be 2 also. I know, common misconception, or maybe just a little-known fact, Brett Favre only has 1 Super Bowl, right? I mean, he's 3 MVPs, definitely one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, but he only has 1 Super Bowl ring. Granted, that's one more than like Marino or a lot of good quarterbacks have, but still, the great quarterbacks, when we talk about the greats of all time, we talk about like Montana and Elway, and these guys have multiple. Favre only has 1. Mike Pendleton says Breeze is overrated. Come on, dude. You watch too much football to believe that. I mean, you watch way too much football to believe that. Are you kidding me? This guy puts up huge numbers when he has no receivers. You remember when Colston was injured all year last season? And this guy made Lance Moore a household name? Really? I mean, come on, man. You can't be a 6-foot-tall quarterback and put up the kind of numbers he puts up and be overrated. Impossible. Come on, Mike. You know better than that. Sorry, typo. Okay. Reggie Bush is overrated. Well, it just depends on what your expectations are. Yeah, Mike says Reggie Bush is overrated. Overrated for what he was supposed to be coming in. Okay, maybe yeah. All right, we all thought he was going to be Barry Sanders coming in, and he's definitely not. But I think right now we all know what Reggie Bush is. And I think he's a good player, and I think he's a valuable asset to the Saints, actually. But, he's not an every down back. He never will be. I think we've all come to terms with that. I think maybe Reggie even has, and I definitely think the Saints have. And I think